Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online, easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
All right. How's your week going?
It's going good. Woo, already June 18th as we record this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nearly half the year is over already.
Isn't this the summer solstice coming upon us? The longest
June
day of the year.
21st, yeah.
Coming. All right, I'm close.
Yep.
Excellent. Let's go.
Where are we going?
All right, we're going to listen to this episode of Local SEO in 10. Now, as a business owner, imagine, are you sick of seeing fake business profiles in your category? You know, you look up, CPA near me and you see a whole bunch of CPAs, and some of them, or many of them, don't look like they're really actually in business, or they look kind of weird. So, as you may know, if you're a business owner, especially in the service industry, like a general contractor or a towing company, CPA, law firms, all of these businesses in Google, unfortunately for Google business profiles, they're inundated with these fake listings. And what these are lead generators. So they're lead generating companies that set up these fake profiles so that way they can sell you or your competitors those leads that come in through those fake business profiles. So Google has armed us with some tools to fight those. And that's what I'll just go through briefly in today's episode. Sound good?
Great.
All right. So cleaning up these spam listings is an easy way for you to actually boost your business. So the more real businesses that are in those results, the better for you as a real business. And the more, you have to stay vigilant, because these things, these fake listings, once they get taken off, they get put right. Another one is created and they get put up again. So it's something that you want to stay on top of. And for our clients, it's something that we have to keep regularly doing this for them. All right. So if you're listening to this episode, you can do this too. Anyone can do this at any time. And by the way, Jamie, if you have one of these listings and it's fake, understand that it can happen to your listing too. It can get taken down. And if you are paying for these leads, and Google finds out, there's been recent lawsuits where they found these lead generating companies and Google has put them out of business. So they sued them into the ground.
Wow.
And then they've gone after the companies that were buying those leads as well. So I don't know about you, but I don't want to be on Google's their S list. All I want to do is do things properly so that way we get rewarded with real good customers. Okay?
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So just a quick rundown on what violates the rules. If it's a fake business name, it has a whole bunch of different keywords in there. The company is called Joseph's Plumbing, and then Joseph put Joseph's Plumbing and Heating and Electrical and etc. in his name. That's not good. So that is violating their rules. Also, if they have multiple Google business profiles in the same city that are competing with each other with similar names, they all lead to the same website, that kind of thing. That's obviously fake. Another thing is PO boxes, UPS stores, those kind of fake addresses. Those are or not fake addresses. Those PO boxes, definitely they won't work, but sometimes they slip through, and so those aren't good. Or somebody's just house out in the middle of the suburbs that it's not a business location. That means a customer can't visit there during normal business hours. Those are reportable too. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So how do you spot these spam listings? So one way is obviously do a search of in your category that you want to be found for and see what businesses come up. Click on each one, and then you can click on Google Street View to take a look at the business, right? I'm doing air quotes when I say business, because if it's a house, that's an easy one to do. So you can click on that and report it. If it's a parking lot, which I've seen several times, then yeah, that's also reportable. This is all computer based. There's no real human verifying these listings. A lot of times it's just if they get it, they get it, that kind of thing. So another way that you can do is look for search the address, not the name of the business, but the address that's listed on that Google listing. Search the address and see if actually other businesses are registered with that same address. So that's an obvious indicator that that's a fake location. Follow me so far?
I do, and I'll have a question when you're all done.
Go ahead for right now.
All right. So I know lots of business owners have reported those to Google. Mm-hmm. Check back a month later, 6 months later, a year later, 3 years later, and they're still there, or now there's even more. So
yes.
When you say it's automated and all that, Google's going to sue and all that stuff, there's really no way they can unless they're using AI or something. There's just not enough people to enforce this, right?
Yeah, and Google doesn't make any money doing this. There are these high profile cases where they have sued these companies. It's just letting my clients know that they get these lead generating companies reaching out to them with the same script, which is, hey, we have these leads and we need to sell them, or we need to give them to a whatever company in your area. You're first on our list. You get the first right of refusal. Like we'll give you the first 5 for free, and then we'll start charging you, okay, per lead. That's unfortunately, Google doesn't care so much, but like I said, there have been lawsuits about this. Google has put those companies out of business. They have instituted something called the Google redressal form, and I will put the link up to that in the show notes. It is a way more detailed way of reporting the serious ones. So ones that are obviously fake, those are instant pretty much when you report them. But the harder ones that, they have a website, they look semi-legitimate. Those are the ones that this redressal form can actually get some movement done. And I've seen it work a bunch of times. So my first scan when we take on a new client is to do what I just said, which is look up the category, then start going through each listing and looking for fake looking ones, and then dig deeper. Anybody with the name that is the category, CPA, Walnut Creek or something like that, then we're going to look at that one closely. That's the first round. The second round is using this Google redressal form to report these businesses that are obviously lead generators. And then you can do that the most I've had to do that is 3 times in my experience, and you can have friends, family do it as well. But basically, the more that these kind of businesses are reported, the more likely it is that it's going to catch somebody, and somebody at Google is going to see these and then take care of the problem. So that's how you do it.
Okay.
Well, I know, Jamie, it seems like you're screaming into the abyss about these things. These are the tools that are available to us. In many cases, I am just the messenger. So these are the tools.
Could not.
That's how it goes.
Now, if I was an enterprising young attorney, could I find? I would think I could file a class action lawsuit against Google for letting all these fake sites, and I could show damages because every lead that went over to the other company that could have been mine, and seems to be easily, and Google could quantify anyway. So
good luck.
All right, attorneys out there.
As a local business owner, that's definitely outside of your realm of time. So, but what is in that report them consistently and professionally. Obviously, track your reports to make sure that you follow up again, and rinse and repeat. So the one thing that I have noticed is, even though we go through a wave of getting tons of competitors, fake businesses taken off Google, they come back. And in my industry for digital marketing, I mean, these are a digital marketing company that is obviously fake, but they've bought 50 or 60 or 100 5-star reviews. Yeah, it's tough. It sucks. It sucks when you see your competition obviously gaming the system. And yeah, I feel for you. These are the tools that we have right now. And I bet you didn't know that you even had those tools. That's why finally, you should remember when you go to these, I didn't actually say exactly what you click on. You click on suggest and edit. When you go to their business profile, click on suggest and edit, and then another screen will show up and it'll say, hey, is this a duplicate? Does it have a fake address? Can you fix the name? That kind of thing. So my bad, I didn't start off with saying suggest and edit. It's a weird thing, but that's the first way that you report these businesses. Oh, Jamie, that's all.
Oh, that's it for today?
That's it. Yeah.
Holy moly. Okay, well, thank you, Adam. It was helpful, and we'll certainly be reporting any suspicious activity to Google, and fingers crossed that it'll make a difference. So one day. And so in any event, if you enjoyed this podcast, kindly share it out to other business owners or Chamber of Commerce or networking groups that you belong to. Really helps our exposure and gets Adam's message out to other business owners who might be struggling with their search engine optimization. And then give us 5 stars wherever you are listening to it. Those really help our ranking and definitely makes it more, sets us apart from the other SEO podcasts. And then if you have a question about this podcast or this topic or anything else to do with SEO, search engine optimization, go to our website, magnifiedmedia.net, click on the podcast button. Enter that search term. Chances are there's 2 or 3 podcasts that have discussed that topic. And then if not, go to our LinkedIn or Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and send us a message there. And we will talk to you next week. Thanks, Adam.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.